soul of the bay, that's me. That's us, that's my team. We gon' do it for the bay though. Forever we faithful. Forever we faithful. Not again. Forever we faithful.
Forever we faithful. Niner my gang, whoa, that back came real fast. I feel like Usain Bolt. These teams not like us, they not in the same boat. We beat all the big teams, we got all the big rings. I read in that gold. We ball never fold. Grind, stay in that mold. Another ring is the goal. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. It's a scary sight, a Niner jersey and a cut. Faithful to the beta, Niner gang, yeah we up, living plush. Soon as you look up, another touch. Damn, it ain't next year, it's our year. Now, crowd full of red, white, and gold, screaming loud. Let's get it in, let's get it in. Niner gang, another win. Let's get it in, let's get it in.
Dub City! Welcome, faithful, back to another episode of Faithful Podcast, Niner Game Podcast. I'm Brandon Free, and joined by me is my co-host, as always, Deon Johnson. Man, what a game, what a fight. And in the end, we went out and took the dub.
We did what the hell we had to do, man.
Defending took them out.
I'm telling you, bro, like this weekend of football has just been extremely entertaining. NFL product is on this top shelf right now. You know what I'm saying? I know the Patriots and the Chargers are going right now. I think who do we got tomorrow? It's the Texans and who?
And Steelers.
Okay, so that's gonna be a good game too. I still think the Texans are gonna win that one. That defense is unreal. I don't care what nobody says. You can't do nothing with that defense.
For sure.
You truthfully cannot. They're look, people when they say there's levels, yeah, there's levels.
Mm-hmm.
That defense is that's one. That's who I don't want to see in the Super Bowl if we get that far.
Real quick, D, the one and only Christian.
What up,
Lefty in the building? Look at that, my fellow lefty then came on through. I like it. Man. There we go.
What's up, Christian?
What up?
Hey, we're just getting started, brother. So you joined right on time.
Mm-hmm. How you feel about that dub, man?
Yeah,
great. I told you guys we were gonna win. I thought we were gonna win.
I told you we was gonna win.
Yeah, I did. I was saying it all week.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't come off at once.
Yeah.
I feel it.
This game was so crazy, man. We back and forth, man. And when you out hanging out with people, like the energy is just flowing all over the place, bro. So it's like craziness is there, man. You know,
it was awesome. It was a fun game to watch, man. I enjoyed it.
The only thing I didn't enjoy was in 2 interceptions. I did not enjoy.
I mean, they were bad. The first one was really bad decision. I don't know what he was doing.
Bad decision. I have no idea.
It's just like take the sack, dude. Take the sack.
Take the sack and throw it away. One of the two.
Yeah. So take the sack, and then the second one, I don't know if the wind got it. I don't know if it's just because the corner had, recovery speed because it looked like Tonjes was open, but I think you need a freaking cannon of an arm to make that throw, and he doesn't have that. So not a good decision.
Definitely so, man. It was you saw it all night, but that wind was definitely a factor. I mean, hell,
for sure.
Kicks missed. I mean, just a lot going on there. Just a lot going on.
Yeah. We'll jump right into it. I mean, so basically Eagles deferred, start off the game. Niners got the ball first. And sure enough, Brock Purdy goes in there and throws a nice one to Demarcus Robinson for about, I think it was 51 yards, if I'm not mistaken.
61.
Yeah. D-Rob, his long was 61.
Yep.
The other long was 45 from JJ.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had a couple. We had CMC getting one. Juice had one. So we literally had 4 explosive plays from receiver / running back. And let me say something to y'all. I keep telling y'all, what do I always say? Who do I always say is a weapon that we need to deploy more?
Juice. You know what's funny? You say that, Deon, because that play that Juice got for about, what was it, 15 yards, I think it was, right? My dad even said they need to make a play to Juice, and then sure enough, not even 5 seconds later, it was a play to Juice. He goes, "See, I told you."
I was just like it because what people don't understand is Juice is a viable threat in the pass game. He's not just a blocker. And I mean, God bless Kittle, man. That's the heartbreaking moment of the game. And you could tell it was an Achilles because of the way he was walking.
Well,
you
could tell because that calf waved goodbye.
The calf?
It waved goodbye.
The calf freak, you just see the calf explode, bro.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
So if you watch the calf, it just starts waving.
Yeah. Honestly.
But I mean, at the end of the day, man, that just means that we gotta hope the Kittles be able to be back sometime mid-season.
No, I doubt it.
I don't think
that's
so.
not 9 to 12 months of recovery, so I doubt it.
Yeah, maybe. We never know.
12 months is next January. 9 months is what, October?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean,
look, they out here saying that Patrick Mahomes is just magically going to heal and be ready for the season opener, and he tore an ACL. So, I mean, if he tore an ACL, he's going to be
ready. But the Achilles is the Achilles takes a lot longer.
Christian. I'm just being sarcastic, bro.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're talking about.
I was gonna say, like the ACL, I think is a lot quicker.
No, it's different. But at the end of the day, man, the one thing that I will say is I was confused. You worked out Jacob Cowing all week just to promote Malik Turner. For what?
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
I didn't understand that at all.
And then the one freaking
pass that he actually gets
that went to him, he dropped it. And I'm like, so you asked Jacob Calvin to do all this working out, and then you go promote somebody who has no experience in the game right now. No.
I mean, especially when you need speed on the offense, and then they didn't. The guys with speed didn't play.
Yeah. So here's my thing. When it came to this game, it was such a good game, so back and forth. I think we had maybe we had 2 Eagles fans that were in the bar, and it's like they're horribly outnumbered because there's so many of us, you know. So one of my homegirls that was at the bar, she brought one of her friends, which is the Eagles fan. You know what I'm saying? And then as I was walking to the bar, I caught an Eagles fan, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he shook his head. I was like, "Yeah, I want all the smoke. I want it all. You better bring it, because if you don't, we gonna punch you straight in the mouth. I want it all. I want every bit of it." And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, exactly. I want that energy, baby."
You know what's funny too? We had a lot of Eagle fans talking shit all week.
Oh, that's
Eagle fans.
That's who they are.
No, I know, but
we know that.
Yeah, I want these motherfuckers to come back in the chat and
they won't. They won't. They too busy trying to fire Sirianni right now.
Oh, I know.
Bro, dude, they're not going to. They'll move on from it.
The Eagles fans right now are tearing Philadelphia apart and going to the stadium, going fire them all.
They're gonna trade AJ Brown. I'm sure about that. But I mean, honestly, a big part of it was their offensive coordinator was terrible.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is there is a young man out there that ain't got no job, and his name is Mike McDaniel. I would not be surprised to see Mike McDaniel in Philly.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how that goes.
Right now, Saquon Barkley in this offense would be destructive.
Yeah, I mean,
kill the game.
The Eagles might need to move off Hurts soon, but I doubt they will. They owe him too much money.
Nah. I think his contract right now has them handicapped. Like, if they try to move off of him, you're basically wasting a lot.
Hurts had all the time in the world, and he still couldn't make it happen.
Yeah, because, I mean, if you look at it, let me put this up here. Let's take a look at the numbers real quick.
Yes, sir.
It's there. So for passing, you got Brock Purdy, 18-31, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions, 262 yards. He was only sacked once. And then you got Jalen Hurts, 20-35, 168. 1 TD, no interceptions, and he was only sacked once. So, I mean, that was the big thing is that you have Jalen Hurts there with them pedestrian ass numbers in a playoff game. That's not going to cut it.
Yeah, Purdy's numbers are similar, I'd say. I mean, except for the amount of yards to what Caleb Williams did.
Yeah.
Two interceptions, 2 touchdowns, clutch play at the end of the game.
Hey, can we just talk about real quick, Jawan motherfucking Jennings?
Look. You know what? And I want people in the chat. I want people in our chat. Our group chat. You start giving the man his damn credit.
I want to bring him back. I want to bring him back.
Because the group chat shits on him. You know they do. They shit on him.
Deon,
arm sucks. He's this. He's that.
Deon, I've been a Jennings guy from the beginning. I don't know if you guys remember. I liked it when we drafted him in the 7th round.
Yeah, I have too. I've been a Jennings dude. But our chat, in our personal group chat, in WhatsApp, they shit on him every chance they get. But I guarantee you they're happy now.
I love Jennings.
We always love
I do have to say, you guys, the group does give him credit when he does make the good plays, but when he makes the dumb plays, like
but they go nuclear.
Drop passes that he does do, when they're catchable.
Yeah, he's just clutch. He's clutch.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, you have to be understanding. Like nobody's gonna catch every fucking thing.
All right,
nobody's gonna catch everything. And my thing is they shit on him as if we should just cut him now. But you don't want to cut Yetur Gross-Matos. You don't want to cut Jacob Cowing. You don't want to cut Jordan James because he ain't been used. We waste picks on running backs on a year in, year out basis, but y'all get passes for that. But Juwan Jennings drops a football, comes in clutch when we need him, and y'all act like he's the worst thing in the world. I'm sorry, to me, that's BS. You can't have it both ways. You either roll with him or you don't, man. And I get on JJ when he messes up, but I don't go like that crazy. Our chat literally acts as if we should just cut Juwan Jennings and get away from him. Now, what you have to do here is, hey, what's going on, Matt Moses? What you have to do here is you have to understand that JJ is the heartbeat of that clutch moment for the 49ers. Like it truthfully, it definitely wasn't upset because I get just nobody.
Nobody had us winning. They doubted
nobody. I think who was it?
It was Terry Bradshaw that gave
Bradshaw was the only one to pick.
The only one.
Only one. Everybody else went with the Eagles, and it's because of what they have. Everything on paper, it looks like they should win with all the weapons they have. They're fully healthy. They're rested. There's nothing going on that would prevent them from winning. Shout out to Big Dom, the security guard, for catching that football on the sidelines. Good, nice catch.
Oh, speaking of
Shady. He finna act on.
Let me go ahead.
He about to create every excuse you can for him. Yeah, go ahead. If you got something, go ahead.
I got something for you guys.
You already know him. He know he finna be on some BS. It's finna be every excuse in the book.
So it's
Skip and Talik took the Eagles. Oh, okay, good. I wanted him to.
Big Easy group chat.
Come see, take a seat.
Shady never responded.
You gotta love it, man. Some people like it, and for me, here's my thing. I get it. Every now and then you want to be a homer, but there are times, bro, you can't be a homer, man. Like there are certain that like the second pick that Brock threw, that was just good defense. I'm sorry, that dude just made a play, and everybody's looking at me like, well, I'm like, nah, man, I'm not that. I'm not so biased to a point where I think that everything is all about us. At the end of the day, hey, dude made a fantastic play. That first interception, damn good DB work. And y'all know me, defensive back is my favorite position in football, so I love it. But I think it's just more so.
That's because that's the only position you're tall enough to play.
Actually, no, I ain't even tall enough to play that.
Sorry, I had to get to the.
You got some nickelbacks that are about 5'8", 5'9".
I know.
Only
I'm giving
5'6".
you shit. I just had to get you. Running back's the only answer position.
Want to hear from Kendricks real quick?
Okay, let's see what we got.
I just wanted to wait for that right opportunity with the right team, and nothing felt too right until I got here, and I got in the locker room with all the leaders that this team has. It just made it made the most sense, and I feel like I fit in with the guys right away, and I was willing to take a role that I had never taken before. Playing a different position that I never played before, playing special teams. It was easy because everybody on this team is so unselfish. So it was just easy for me to come in and be like, check my ego at the door and get it done for the team to win. So, just shout out to the team and just everybody who's involved. I just wanted to.
Hey, look, there's nothing that Eric Kendrick said that was wrong because that's the way this team works. We don't do egos. We don't do attitudes. It is literally everybody working together as a unit. That's how that is. That's how it's always going to be. And if you don't like that or you think that it's BS, then that's on you. But I can tell you right now, everything that he said is exactly how our locker room is. We are selfless, not selfish. And I like his shirt. You know what I'm saying? I don't need your attitude. I got my own. So, but
that's what went wrong with Ayuk, man. He went from being selfless to a selfish jerk, and
very much so. And here's the thing. Certain moments like kind of make you wonder about a player, but I'll tell you this: he gonna get signed somewhere next year.
Yeah, but they're not going to give him any money.
They're not going to give him crazy bread, but he'll definitely get a deal. Somebody will pick him up.
I think the Niners should keep him, just keep him and not let him.
Nah, here's the thing: when it comes to that, the reason that I'll go with the fact of letting him go is because you don't want someone there that is that doesn't want to be here because they're going to make the situation worse. The man openly admitted it. I made it harder at the end than it should have been. So if you were that childish to do that,
he's
going to take the deal.
Something's not right in here.
Contaminating any other players with that same stupid attitude. If that's what you're going to do, take that shit elsewhere. Go wherever you're going to go, and that's not my problem.
To me, it seemed like he's struggling with some mental health issues. So,
well, here's my thing.
That or bad advice from his wife.
Maybe so, but what I'm saying is here, the only thing that I have to agree with Brandon Ayuk on is not trusting his training staff. That's about it. I wouldn't trust his medical staff either because we can't stay healthy to save our lives.
That's just dude. It's not even that. It's not the training staff. It's just.
Well, no, they no. I'm saying I read a report. That's where that.
I know. Leaving the Bay Area is just cursed. We're cursed. Like. We always get right there, but can't win it. Like leaving the Bay is a curse. Being in Santa Clara is a curse. Like we need to go back to the Bay.
I get you. I get you going back to at least Frisco, but
like it sucks as we went from some of the best home field advantage to none. Mm-hmm. In that soggy field that was below sea level, and like only our players knew how to play on it because it was difficult.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. You get used to it, but. All I'm saying for BA is, at the end of the day, man, I may not have liked how you handled it, but hey, one human being, one, Christian man to another. I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you nothing but success, brother, and I hope that things work out for you in the future. But just
he's still under contract. He's still
they're not going to just let him go. I don't think
they're not.
I think they're going to cut him because I don't think he's tradable at this point. Because the number one thing with the trade is he's got to pass a full-on physical. Now, don't get me wrong with the time that he's
I think he'll pass.
Yeah, I was just about to state that. I don't think that it's an issue of him passing the physical, but at the same time, it's a character issue, which can be very big when it comes to teams that want to trade for players. So you have to take that into account.
Somebody based on the talent, somebody might do it. We'll just have to wait and see how the offseason goes. Because like you could do a trade where you bundle him with it,
Honestly, I'm not bundling anything from Brandon Ayuk. I'm getting whatever I'm getting. I'm not giving you anything.
Well, that means we can go get Justin Jefferson out of Minnesota. I'll fucking bundle it.
That's different. You said Justin Jefferson. So yes,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
look,
You
I'm
said
just gonna say this.
yes.
at first I was thinking let's go get AJ Brown, but I just think he's too much of a cancer in the locker room.
I'll say this.
Dude, he's a little bitch, honestly.
Me personally, I would go ahead and say, take that first round pick, forget it, because we don't do well. We do not do well with first round picks. Okay.
Yeah, just take it and get Jefferson.
No. I'm actually going to surprise you right now with what I want to do with that. Max. Skip to the Raiders. If I'm the Raiders right now, I'm selling everything. I'm selling the seats in this damn stadium. I'm selling all my big players. Max Crosby, get up out of here. I need the money. Jamal Adams, get up out of here.
I don't want to give up a first for Max Crosby at 30 years old.
Let me ask you this. What are we going to do with it? Because all our first round picks don't seem to know how to play
football. We're going to go get Justin Jefferson with it. What do you mean?
You think?
We're thinking too far ahead now.
I'm just having fun. Wait, no, we're getting too far ahead. Let's wait till the end of the offseason.
It's okay to talk about this because the offseason, it's only a couple months. But for me personally, I know that Bosa will be ready for the season opener. That's fine. But what I want is a running mate. And I don't need
we need to probably trade for one, Deon.
Let me finish. Do I like Michael Williams? Yeah, but he already tore his ACL. He barely played, and he didn't show a lot of promise, so to speak.
No, I think he showed a lot of promise, especially in the run game. But I think he's going to develop better as a pass rusher as time goes on.
But my thing is, the 49ers are always looking for something surefire. They always, when it comes to their defensive linemen, they want somebody that they know will hit. And I'm telling you right now, I don't need to think about that with Max Crosby. It's already been proven.
Coming off that knee stuff, though, Deon. That's why I don't want to give up a first. He just had that knee scope, and he has knee problems.
He did that because he ain't had no. Okay, people get scoped all the time.
No, I know, but he's in his. But what I mean is, he's in his 30s. He's got knee issues. I don't want to give up a first for a guy in his 30s with knee issues.
But he seemed to be healthy every year.
I'm fine. I'm fine getting him. I just don't want to give up a first. Like, if we could do a second in Ayuk because they could use Ayuk because they need a receiver, especially if they're going to draft a quarterback, right? So get him a receiver, maybe Ayuk in a second and a third, a second and a third and Ayuk, yes, maybe that. But like the first round, if we're not going to get a receiver in the first round, we got to trade for a receiver with that pick.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, and it is definitely a need that we have to address because we do not.
Yeah, the receiver position is extremely important, and we have to probably do that first.
Here's the problem for a receiver. I don't want to keep that first round pick strictly based on the fact that we're not going to get anyone that's going to come to us that late.
No, I know that's why I'm talking about using it to trade for one.
Now we're in the 20s, I think, if we're not mistaken. But here's the question: will Minnesota give him up? Does he get out?
They're talking about it. That's why it's been talking about it for like a while now.
Okay, because I can tell you right now, I look. As long as Justin Jefferson does not reunite with Sam Darnold, I don't care because I don't want to face Justin Jefferson and Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to happen. But
don't want that at all. That would be a nightmare because they would just murder us every.
I don't know if they can because they're going to have to pay Smith and Jigba soon. I don't know. Maybe they could, but the Niners can do it because the Niners can do it because Ayuk's contract's coming off the books, so they can do it.
Yeah. So and but back to this game. The one thing I'll tell you right now, we say it all the time. All of us, all three of us, all of us in the chat, we got to figure out this damn offensive line.
No, dude, the offensive line, pass-wise, good. Rushing, not good.
But that's what I'm saying. We need to run the ball to control the clock. We couldn't do that at all.
To be fair, that's some of the best defensive tackles, if not the best tandem of defensive tackle.
I don't give a good gosh darn about what they are, who they are, where they came from, who their mama
They need
is.
to be better.
At the end of the day, we have to figure out a way to run the football.
But
Do you know that at halftime, Christian McCaffrey was at 2 point?
I agree, Deon, but I also think that can be fixed slightly if you get receivers on the field. Like when you don't have a number one receiver on the field that can stretch the defense and they're worried about getting burned over the top, it's gonna be easier for them to come down and stop the run. You get a guy who can beat you deep and at any time, then it's gonna change, right? So like, I think that's part of it too. Is we don't have anybody that can threaten deep, and they're not scared of us going deep, so they have everybody close and are able to make the plays and stop the run easily. So I think, right? So like if you get a guy like Jefferson, and he's extremely good on in deep balls.
He creates
He's one of the best. He's one of the best, if not the best, at contested catches in the league. You're gonna respect that, so it's gonna open up the run game too. So like they don't respect us. Teams don't respect us to throw the ball deep, right? So I think that's part of it too. So I agree. But in the sense, like, because we don't have the full team and we have injuries and problems at the receiver position, it's hard for me, at least this year, to know if it's going to go into next year, depending on if we get receivers that can open up the offense more.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can understand what you're stating on that.
When Kyle had Julio Jones in his prime, their run game was unstoppable because you had to worry about Julio Jones, and Kyle could get him the ball a million ways.
And Julio, you got to bracket him.
So that's what I'm saying. So like you get Kyle, a guy like Jefferson, and it's like him having Julio all over again. It's like, okay, look out.
Well, I wouldn't say that because Jefferson is a lot shorter than Julio. Julio's a lot taller.
Real quick too. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but Jed York brought Kittle a freaking bottle of tequila after he popped his Achilles and brought him to during the game.
Hey man, take a shot, bro. I know it's rough, but
I
was hoping it was going to be something that might have limited him a little bit, but allowed him to play. But I mean, hey, at the end of the day, it's popped. It is what it is. We have to continue to move forward. Yeah. And here's my other thing, Kyle. For the life of me, use your brain at times.
Hold on, you guys. You realize too, though. I want to say this: when we have less of our stars that Kyle has to rely on, and it comes to coaching with like the other guys, he gets in his bag. Like, look what he did against Chicago, and at different times when we didn't have our guys. Like the Thursday night game against the Rams, like. When he doesn't have those guys that he can rely on, where he feels like it's just his job's a little easier, and when his back's more against the wall because he's got injuries on his offense, he tends to fucking.
You got out, Christian.
Wait, what'd you say?
Tends to what?
Did I freeze?
You did, yeah. But he tends to what?
I lost the 1 sec.
Okay.
So here's my thing. The one thing I was going to say before Christian started to make a point, just stop throwing the Pharaoh. Just don't throw the Pharaoh at all.
Yeah.
Don't.
So where did I cut off at?
You were about to make your point about him getting in his bag with the receivers and
So like sometimes when we don't have our like top guys and he has to freaking do like extra to help, he gets in his bag and shit can happen. So maybe this puts his back against the wall. And he has to come up with a game plan that's when he's like in his bag. And I think in this next game with the injuries we have and stuff, I think he's going to be in his bag and it's going to be a well-oiled machine because that's what I keep wanting to see. I'm like, dude, if we ran a little more up tempo and then like got the ball out fast like we did when Mac Jones was there, and it's just like, quick 3-step drop, get the ball out with the guys that we have, I think it would work. So.
Oh yeah! Shout out to my auntie. She ain't talking to me right now. She's an Eagles fan, so she ain't. But I'll say this, man. Like when you see what we were able to pull off and what we could do when we went into a hostile environment, And what honestly what surprised me was it wasn't an overabundance of us there. We usually travel pretty well, but I think it's a playoff game. That should get to be very expensive, and probably a lot of people didn't even anticipate us being here. So for Seattle, that's going to be even harder because we got to play Seattle, right?
Yep.
There he is. What's up, Eddie?
You know what? Next week when we do our show, Seahawks, Eddie, you got to come on, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
We got to have you in the house, baby. You got to tell us how you're going to win. We need you, bro. So definitely you got to come on, hang out with us, man.
It's gonna be a fun game, I think.
I think it will, and I think it'll be better than the last one. I don't think it's gonna be another 3-point output for us. I really don't. I think that if anything, right now, because we won, I can tell you right now, Kyle is watching tape of what we did today, and literally probably tomorrow, he's going to wind up getting on that Seattle tape from the game we just played. We appreciate you, brother. We want you in here, man. We know you the one Seahawks fan that we actually mess with. You know. And we had that random Seahawks fan there had a Doug Baldwin jersey on. I'm like,
damn is right.
Seattle for some reason doesn't play as good at home. We always play good. We always play really good in Seattle. I mean, Kyle's done really well in Seattle.
We seem to be a little bit better on the road than we do in our own house.
So I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's Sam Darnold.
All I say is, Brandon, what I said before still holds true. We go to the Super Bowl, make space for your boy. I will be there. We will be in. I mean, I don't have to go to the game. I just need to just be in the vicinity.
D, if you come, if we can if they go to the Super Bowl per se, right? Both of you guys need to make a trip out here. We can literally go to any of the Niner bars.
Oh, bro, they're all over the place. I know they're crazy.
Oh, I'm sure that'd be cool.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't have to go to the physical game. I don't want to spend.
That's what I'm saying.
Guys, the NFC Championship. The NFC Championship is going to be the Bears and the Niners. That's what it is.
If it is, bro, that's crazy. That would be insane.
It's the Bears and the Niners. I'm telling you.
Acho picked the Eagles.
Really?
I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. He usually be rolling with us. He's bang Niner gang for the most part.
Yeah, he's a big Purdy fan, Acho.
All right,
he's definitely a big Purdy fan.
I'm gonna play this Purdy press
go ahead.
for you guys. Here we go.
Didn't Acho play with McCoy in Texas?
I don't know. I don't remember what college he went to because I know there's.
He went to Texas. Him and his brother went to Texas.
It's Emmanuel and it's Sam. On ESPN, but
they both went. I think they both went to Texas. I think they played with Colt McCoy, so it makes sense why Acho likes a guy like Purdy.
Gotcha. All right, here we go.
It was definitely a factor. Yeah, definitely. Just certain parts of the stadium too, the wind bouncing off our sideline and some end zones with the open side, like the wind pushing it back in. So it's definitely part of the game. Something that we talked about pregame and stuff warming up, but during the game you have to account for it for sure. It's part of it. It was definitely a factor.
Oh yeah, no, that wind was absolutely.
That wind was blowing,
bro. It went crazy. So like when Eddie P missed the extra point, I didn't stress it because it's like, hey, bro, you're kicking into the wind. It's very, very hard. I don't think Purdy was trying to lose the game, bro. I just think that there are times where he does more than he needs to.
I can argue the second interception real quick. The one to Farrell, right? It was Farrell, right?
No, Tonjes.
No, it's Tonjes.
The wind took that ball.
Yeah, you can see
because Tonjes was open, and I thought he was trying to layer it and get it to him.
You see Dominic, he said Purdy O'Kitch was good Toyota. Hey, look, he had already gave all his offensive linemen free Toyotas, bro. I don't know.
But honestly, dude, Purdy bounced back after those two interceptions, and that last drive,
dude, that touchdown pass to step up in the pocket, get out of the way of the pass rush, and get it to McCaffrey was awesome.
All I have to say is, man, I don't care what nobody say. Y'all better leave Juwan motherfucking Jennings alone. Don't be talking shit about my guy. Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? I know every now and then he'll piss you off because he gets a little too angry. I know every now and then he gets a little too overzealous. at the end of the day,
Sometimes he doesn't catch balls he should have, like on that one in the end zone today.
I'm gonna
look, at the end of the day, JJ came through stupid clutch.
You guys,
We don't throw that TD pass. We were sitting here having a different conversation.
I'm applaud him too today for not losing his temper when he got that literally
that 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Yep, great job. He always seems to do that too. At least get us one good 15-yarder. He pisses somebody off. You know what I'm saying? I think who was it? There was another player. I forgot what team, but somebody didn't like him. They're like, he's dirty. He does this. He does that. I'm like, look, man, the man played the game the way the game's supposed to be played, bro. Like,
I wish
you can't sit there and cry about it if it is what it is.
Even though we scored on the next play, because I think I wish he would have caught that one in the end zone because. Like, even though DeJean was on him, he didn't get a hand on the ball and it hit him right in the hands. Nobody noted, paid attention to it, but Purdy threw a perfect ball right there. It was up and away where only Juwan was going to be able to get it. And, if he makes that catch, you're like, oh, shit, because it hit him right in the hands. And I don't think DeJean had a hand on it. I wish he would have caught it because it was a sick throw from Purdy right on a rope. Just perfect position.
Yep.
But then luckily Purdy came back and threw a touchdown on the next play, so it didn't matter. But it's just like some of these throws Purdy makes that he doesn't get credit for. You're like, damn, that was a good throw.
Yeah, they only literally call him out when he makes the bad plays, and I'm just like, dude,
he was doing some buffoonery though. I mean, dude, that first pick was like, what are you doing, dude? Like, especially when for whatever reason he didn't throw it to Juwan, who was wide open, and then throws an interception. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
it's like he was afraid the wind. It's like he was afraid if he threw the ball, the wind was going to take it, and then
well, you got to be mindful of that. Sometimes
I know, but it's like just take a sack. Why would you throw it right to the defender? Sky Moore wasn't even open.
Hey, somebody said he was trying to do his best Jimmy G impression.
It's like he just needs to. He needs to we need to make him watch Brady tape. Brady. Fucking if he had to take a sack, Brady would just be like, well, take a sack, next play. If I need to take it, you know what I mean? Take the fucking sack.
Yeah, and it's just getting down. Now I will say this. There were several penalties in this game that were complete BS.
Yeah, but we got a lot of help because dude, they were those holding calls that they called on the Eagles made a big difference in the game. So I'm not even gonna
honestly, I'm really surprised we only got one or two penalties on us.
Yeah, honestly, it wasn't too bad penalty-wise.
Don't get me wrong, that pass interference fucking call on Hurts was total bullshit.
Roughing the one.
Yeah. 49ers, one penalty for 15 yards. Eagles 7 for 48.
That's what I'm saying. The Eagles had backbreaker after backbreaker after backbreaker penalty. So
I can tell you guys though,
I got something for you.
Team, I think I told you this, Deon, in the pre-show we were talking about. I wasn't too hyped up about us winning this game, but I also was like, okay, this Eagles team isn't that fucking great either.
Guys, Kyle's never been one and done in the playoffs.
Okay, first of all, what have I always said? What do I always use with y'all? History. What does Kyle do when he gets into the playoffs?
NFC Championship.
Coaches his ass off. Coaches his ass off.
No, I'm not. Okay, I'm not here to dick ride Kyle. I just said he makes.
Well, no, dude. If every time he's in the playoffs,
no, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to do
every time he's been in the playoffs. I mean, we can't say yet, but every time he's in the playoffs, he's been to at least the NFC Championship. Then he takes a team half dead this year, and he still is not one and done. That is all coaching. He coaches his ass off when he's in the playoffs. His ability to coach in the playoffs is fucking special.
Hey, the Juwan Jennings to CMC play. Trent thought that he overthrew Christian, and he goes, JJ later thought basically the same thing too. He
but you know what it was? It scared the shit out of me because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I see him give it to Sky, and then I see him toss it to JJ. But the beauty of that play was that some of the defenders went with Sky. So that's what gave JJ the time to stop.
Well, yeah, we finally used the aggression against him.
And it was funny to me because when the ball was in the air, I was like, who the fuck is he throwing the ball to? I didn't, because the way you see it on TV, you can't see who he was throwing it to until it got there. So when the ball was floating, I'm like, who the hell is he throwing? And I look, I'm like, oh, that's Christian. We're good. I knew Christian was going to catch it, especially being wide open.
Well, dude, you got to remember, he put air under that thing. So it's not like he threw it where Christian
he lofted it to a point to give Christian enough time to catch up to it. So that's a smart thing. But let's take a look at it.
The first okay, got it.
Yeah. I was on the edge, sort of blocking, sort of not in the play. And then I look back, I see JJ get hit, and I was like, dang, dude, should I have done something about that? And then I look up, and the ball's in the air, and Christian tracked it. It was wobbling in the wind. And the fact that Christian caught it over his shoulder, dude, I was like, oh, my gosh. And I looked back to JJ, and I was like, you're all right, and then celebrated. So it was a really cool play. I mean, JJ's he's a baller when it comes to that. He did the same thing in the Super Bowl, took a hit, threw it to Christian on a trick play for a touchdown. So those two are pretty cool to watch. Yeah, obviously, if it's there, sweet, let's capitalize. But also, telling JJ to, hey, dude, if it's not there, you can throw it away. Let's be smart. It's 1st and 10. We have 2 more downs after this. So it was one of those things. If the op's there, great. If not, let's live to see another down. Like, we just came off, I forgot if the quarter, the quarter. So we flipped sides of the field. We had time to talk in the huddle and everything. And Kyle's just going through all the reminders and stuff. And I'm sitting there like telling JJ everything to be smart, but and he knew it. He's been in these kind of situations before, and he's got that chill, demeanor, and he knew if we had to look, he's going to be aggressive. If not, he's going to be smart.
Look, man, let me say this. Watching that play, bro, Purdy wanted no parts of that Eagles defender at all.
Well, dude, it was Jalen Carter. Can you blame him? That dirty motherfucker would have done something.
I'm sorry, but I had to laugh because watching the play, it looked like Purdy had a thought for a split second in his brain that said, let me block and give him time. Then when he saw exactly what Christian said, who the fuck it was, he was like, I'm not blocking this guy. You just go ahead and chuck this ball up and let's pray to God this works, because I'm not doing it. He could have did anything, bro. He was not playing. It was
when Christian.
So just watching Carter, bro, like, you can't tell me that's not hilarious. He looked like, nope, not doing that.
When McCaffrey caught that, my first thought was, man, I'm so glad his dad was a great NFL receiver. I knew he wasn't going to drop it. When he was over the shoulder, catching it in his palms, I'm like, he ain't dropping that, dude. His dad, that's how his dad made catch the ball over the shoulder.
Right now, his dad probably raked him over the coals for the pass that he dropped when we played against the Seahawks. That pass that turned into an interception, I guarantee you, Ed probably.
Yeah, when he caught that touchdown, it was just perfect form, just like over the shoulder. For my first thought, I was like, man, I'm so glad his dad freaking was a Super Bowl winning receiver.
So Sean McCoy says, I'm sick right now.
Are you sick? You gonna cry now?
Oh my God, dude, that's hilarious.
Oh,
it's really funny.
No one cares. We don't care that you're sad. We don't care that you're sick. We don't care that you're hurt, because we know you're gonna make every excuse for your damn Eagles. When you get the chance, you are going to say everything under the sun that's going to absolve the Eagles of responsibility. We know this. This is who you are. But what we have to understand here, Shady, very simply put, is you took an L. It's what happened. You took an L.
Niners are just better coached team and more tight knit, dude. That's the thing about Sirianni is he's not a good enough coach to bring the guys together. Like, you can't be arguing and fighting with your receiver.
Correct. As much as I don't like Kyle Shanahan, those players love him. They love him, and they will ride for Kyle Shanahan. They really do.
And after this season, you should be riding for Kyle Shanahan.
I guarantee you, if I met any of the players and said how I really felt about Shanahan, they probably look at me and be like, "Man, just take our shit off."
Dude,
they ride for him. Why, I don't know, but they ride for him.
You should be after this season. I mean, geez.
Not riding for him.
All right, y'all.
I done told y'all. See, here's my thing, Christian. Let me explain this, and let me explain why. Because he did this one time, it's supposed to absolve all the other injury-prone years that we had that he couldn't do this. It's nice that you did it, I appreciate that you did it.
To be fair, the other times he had
No,
quarterback at all.
don't do that dumb shit where you start making excuses for him, bro.
That's not excuse. That's not an excuse. That's football.
Here we go.
You need a quarterback.
Are we going around 1,000 right now?
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, everybody looks at this season, and I'm the only person that looked at that and goes, we had other injury-riddled seasons, and he didn't do this. So I don't care what anyone says, and I don't care how anyone feels. Me personally, this is a fantastic output by Kyle. I love what you have done, and I appreciate it.
This is one of the greatest coaching jobs in the history of.
You on no magical pedestal that you don't belong on because you did this one time.
It's one of the greatest coaching jobs in the history of the NFL, but okay.
He did. Like I said, I appreciate him for it. I respect him for it. I'm just not about to exalt him, you know what I'm saying, to some high standard because he got through everything with a ragtag bunch of dudes. When you had a ragtag bunch of dudes several seasons that you had shitty situations and you never did this. So for me personally, I will say, hey, I appreciate what you're doing. I love what you're doing. It looks great. But that does not mean that, you get off the hook for all them other shitty ass seasons that you had where we didn't do a damn thing. I'm not going to create the excuse. I'm not going to say, oh, well, he didn't have Brock or he didn't have this or it wasn't that. Like, no, at the end of the day, bro, you did it. Fantastic. Let's keep going. One thing I will say is, Josh Allen, you are skating on thin ice, buddy. Josh Allen is skating on thin ice because let me tell you why. I know you're looking at me like, what? They won though. You only won by 3 points. You are Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. You should be beating the brakes off of any and everybody. And if you don't get your ass, hold on before you start coming with that bullshit, Christian. Give me a second. Let me land my damn plane.
I don't even got a number one receiver. Come on.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care that he doesn't have a number one receiver. At the end of the damn day, Josh Allen cannot, I repeat, cannot fall short of anything but the Super Bowl. You do not you do not have Lamar in your way. You don't have Patrick in your way. Joe is not in your way. The big three that I just named are his typical competition. And only one of those three makes his life a living hell because he can't beat him. And things can't go right for him. Drop pass, whatever the case may be.
Hold on.
Josh Allen.
You understand, Deon?
The Super Bowl, period. I don't care what you say, Lefty. I don't care about all the bullshit you about to give me and how he doesn't have this and how he doesn't have that and he can't do this and he can't do that. I don't care.
Remind me. Hey, Brandon.
When you don't have the big dudes out there, bro, you should be taking full advantage.
But I do
remind me when NFL was about one player and not 22. When we literally, this is the first time Josh Allen has had a fourth quarter deciding drive where they won because the other times that he had those drives to put him ahead, his defense let him down. So
and that's what I was gonna say. His defense. If they can't hold the other team, Josh Allen can't do everything though.
He can't.
In the Super Bowl.
Okay, put like this.
Purdy never left the field without the lead in the Super Bowl. Still lost.
To make a blanket statement for everything.
And they just beat a really, really good Jags team. Who cares what numbers?
They did beat a really good Jags team. But what I'm saying is, out of all the quarterbacks in the playoffs right now, Josh Allen is under the most pressure.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not. He's doing it, and he's doing it with two good tight ends and a bunch of older guys or scrubs that you've never heard of.
That's not my problem. That's the team's problem. They should have been able.
That is the team's problem, but it's like you can only do what you have, and he's still fucking Superman with the guys that he has. Like I don't know what
you better be Superman to get your ass to that Super Bowl.
Well, hey, talking about the Bills, not our team. We don't give a shit what happens over there. Okay, we're talking about bang bang Niner gang to the death of me. All right.
Defense showed up. Defense showed up.
I was just gonna say who stood out to you in this
bro.
game.
We definitely and we're showing up, still not putting pressure on the quarterback.
I don't know how this is
I don't know how
fucking
we keep doing
possible.
this.
I don't know
I
how
have
this
no
is
idea.
happening.
I don't know what's happening. I can tell you right now, I know it's driving Chris Kasarik out of his mind that we cannot get home. And at the end of the day, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this next game, you're gonna see Kaiser White. I think they elevated him off that practice squad. I think this week it was just too short of a time frame.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, we got to get you like reacclimated. We kind of got to get, little bumps. Because because remember, people, there's being in shape and then there's football shape.
Dude, the defense is better with Siegel. The defense is better with Siegel out there at safety.
Yeah, he helped out.
But
Yeah,
that's the thing, though. You finally have a real free. You have an actual free safety out there because you've been running with two strong safeties. Well, Brown gets hurt and Siegel goes out there and he's actually got some speed. So now you got finally got a free safety who can come and gain some. Can make up with speed like that deep ball to Brown. Wasn't completed because Siegel gets in the way and gets in his line of sight because he's fast enough to get over there. Our defense looked a lot better when Siegel went in.
Also, Siegel fucking took out Saquon, bro.
I know, dude. He's a good tackler, dude. He's wrapping up, full on wrapping up. Between him and we don't know because he hasn't got to play much this year. But I like him. But and then our best draft pick this year for this season is Upton Stout, absolute stud.
Oh, dude, he played phenomenal. He played phenomenal.
Stout.
He just keeps almost getting that interception and just not quite.
Didn't they say Ronaldo Green was out?
Ronaldo Green played.
Somebody say he was out?
No, he
I
played.
could have sworn I heard some kind of report that said he was out, and I'm like, why the hell is Green on the field?
No, he played.
I know he was questionable.
Yeah, they officially activated him, I think.
Oh, today. Oh, he was a game time decision.
Game time decision.
Okay.
Yeah. So real quick, guys, because I know we're getting to the hour mark. So we'll go ahead and kind of finish it up here. Who stood out to you the most this game on both sides of the ball? And who are you giving your guys' game ball to? Christian, you go first, man.
Upton Stout for me, dude. He's just shut down. Whenever they threw to him, and they weren't making plays. I mean, there's even that one that Saquon dropped because Stout he heard footsteps and Stout was coming to blow him up, and he dropped it. Stout just played unbelievable.
Yep.
Yeah, he had 5 tackles.
Yeah, but I got to give it to DeMarcus Robinson, dude. He freaking played like a number one tonight.
Yes, sir.
Played like a number one tonight, and it was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and here's the thing with D-Rob, it's get the ball to the dude. Like I feel like they forgot when he was with the Rams, he used to kill us. He was a problem when he was with the Rams. Like this dude was just in and out, man. So I like it. I like it. On offense, I'd have to say it's going to be JJ. And then for defense, I'd say our DBs, probably our safeties.
Okay. And that's for like the game ball as well?
Yeah, game ball, I have to say
Lance Kendricks for that last play.
Yeah, Kendricks for the last play. I could kind of agree. But honestly, I ain't even gonna lie to you. If I got to give out a game ball, it's gonna be JJ because of that touchdown pass.
Dude,
that was just a bomb.
I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with that one too, man. Yeah, same here. Offense, who stood out to me the most? I'd say D-Rob for sure. Had a beast of a game. And then defense, I'm gonna agree with Christian and go what do you call it? Go up and Stout. And then game ball, I'm gonna give to Juwan Jennings as well.
I gotta say though that last drive to score a touchdown by Purdy was freaking ice in his veins. It was awesome.
Hey man, I appreciate that, man. But I'll say this: it is a beautiful thing to watch when your team comes through, man, and you just are sitting there going, I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull this out, and they're gonna do it. I mean, the O-line on pass downs, yeah, but on run downs, they don't get no damn flowers. They get a foot in their ass because they were horrible. I mean, we couldn't run block to save our lives, bro. We really could not. CMC ended the game with like 3 yards to carry, and then Saquon.
It's just
4.1.
the way. The problem is that we don't have enough. We don't have enough guys to block all their guys because they're all in the box.
Yeah, they loaded. Yeah, they'll load it up because what going back to Christian's point earlier, we don't have a true number one receiver, so there's no one to scare them to get out of the box.
Right.
So he made a very valid point earlier. I give him his credit for that by stating like, hey, if you got that number one dude that they're afraid of, they can't load the box like that because they got to be worried about that dude getting over the top. I think that in this game, we went ahead and just proved that we were worth our salt, man. We went out there, we did everything we could.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely back and forth. It was a hard fought game, but at the end of the day, we got the dub. We punched them in the mouth. We got to come out next week and go up to the Northwest and punch them in the mouth. And the beauty of that is at least we're on the West Coast.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And we could go 2-0 in Seattle this season.
Yeah, we could. We could definitely do that, man. I think, honestly, we could go up there and do it. But this game, we must do the same thing that we did last time. Mm-hmm. But the only caveat is we got to be better than run D because that's what killed us that last game against Seattle. We didn't shut the run down fairly well. And in this game, we didn't really do it either because we gave up a total of 140 yards between Barkley, Bigsby, and Hurts. You know
Honestly, if they should put Brown at linebacker if he was healthy.
Oh, yeah.
Because Brown's good against the run. He can come up and stuff the run. You know, he can still cover.
Dr. Brown ain't worth a dime in pass, bro.
I know, but I mean, at least
you make a good point on that.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he'll be good to go next week because I know it's a hammy injury, so who knows?
Well, I mean, honestly, if he's going to start over Siegel and not, I'd rather it just be Siegel.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and end it there, faithful. Good freaking dub today. We're moving on to the divisional round to face the Seattle Seahawks. We will be back next week, next Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, at 9:00 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to go over.
You said what?
Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Let me see what it is because I know they're doing it.
They've done it yet.
Playoff bracket right now. What are they playing? What time?
We don't know yet. We don't know.
They ain't said it yet, huh?
Yeah.
We just got it. Okay.
Hopefully Sunday because the two teams that played Saturday, are playing each other anyway, so they should play Saturday. We should play Sunday.
Yeah. Right.
And the Patriots Chargers 9-3 right now. That's a very close game.
Yeah.
That means the defenses are balling right now.
Yeah, they are. And the offenses are, specifically the Chargers offense is ass. Looks like a typical Greg Roman offense. Ass.
If you guys
it's like a typical Greg Roman offense.
You guys have
he hinders freaking this offense is so talented. They suck because he's terrible.
Yeah.
He had a nice little run with Lamar and a nice little run with Cap for a little bit.
Right.
Small periods of time.
Right.
Yeah.
But either way, man, we got it.
Yep.
We on to Seattle next week, baby. Let's go up to the Northwest and, kick the teeth down their throat this go round.
Yes, sir. And if you guys haven't yet already, please hit that like, subscribe button on both channels for Faithful Podcast and Niner Game Podcast. If you guys on either one, go ahead and switch over to the other and hit that like, subscribe button as well. We're also on X, TikTok. Oh, not Deon, but we are. But yeah, and then we'll let you guys know officially what time we're going to go live for the preview show against the Seahawks throughout the week on X. So
hopefully it's a Sunday game.
Yeah. So
fuck that short week shit.
Yeah, we can't do that again, man.
We can't have a short week after going to play the team that had a bye week. That'd be bullshit scheduling.
Yeah, for sure. But we'll see. Yeah. But until next time, guys, bang, bang.
Not a game.
Let's go. Peace.
Peace.